What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com. Here's your pick in the Cleveland Cavaliers versus Detroit Pistons NBA matchup going down Friday, November 17th, 2023. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games I love the most, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. But let's get to this one between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Detroit Pistons. The Cleveland Cavaliers coming into this one 5-6 on the year, 4-7 against the number after ending up with a 109-95 win over the Portland Trail Blazers in their last matchup. Meanwhile, the Detroit Pistons, losers of 9 in a row after a 126-120 loss at the hands of the Atlanta Hawks, failing to cover the 5 points that they were getting in that game, and now are just 2-7 against the spread in their last 9 overall. And now the Detroit Pistons trying to pick up the pieces. They've been coming close in some of their recent games. 3 of their last 4 games have been decided by 8 points or less. They did sneak in the back door and get the cover against the Philadelphia 76ers. But they lost by 6 to the Hawks, lost by just 2 to the Milwaukee Bucks. But the rest of their games, for the most part outside of that, been decided by 9 points or more. And the Cleveland Cavaliers are the better team in this matchup, but they have been wildly inconsistent. Coming into this game, they've alternated wins and losses in each of their last 8. So I think it's just trying to figure out which Cleveland Cavaliers team are we going to see. And to be honest with you, I don't know. I was leaning towards the Pistons at first because when you look at net rating this season, the Cleveland Cavaliers have not been very good. They're 19th in the NBA in net rating, being outscored by 1.5 points per 100 possessions. And the Detroit Pistons, not far off. They're only being outscored by three more points per 100. So could suggest that maybe we could have a bit of a closer game than the line would suggest. But also, you look at the head-to-head matchups between these two last year, it was all Cleveland. Cleveland won all 4 meetings, and they had held the Detroit Pistons to 94 points or less in all 4 meetings, and won each meeting by at least 8 points, including the 2 meetings in Cleveland that were decided by 28 and 24 points respectively. So it's just sort of pick your poison here. I'm going to go with the under 221.5. I know, in today's NBA, unders not necessarily the most sexy, and 221.5 does seem like a fairly low total in today's NBA, but realistically, I mean, sure, the Pistons are capable of scoring, but we saw Cleveland lock down this Detroit team last year. And, even with some, improvements for the Pistons, just don't see where the scoring is going to come from. Because even then, Detroit, they're struggling to break 110 points more often than not over the course of this losing streak. Cleveland, on the other hand, like I said, the offense is wildly inconsistent. You get a team that could put up 115 points a night, or you get a team that could put up 95 like they did in the 2 games against the New York Knicks. So I'm going to go with the under 221.5. I think it's just going to be a bit of a lower scoring game, even if it's one-sided. Still just don't see how we get up into the 220 range here. So give me the under 221.5 between the Cavaliers and the Pistons. That's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're at Pickdawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pickdawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.